Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start my weekly session of Throwback Street Fighter Fun. We already got the Bison hat in play, and because of that, tonight we're starting off with Purple Pimp Bison. Let's see how many dominating victories we can get with the Dictator. Let's do this. That was freaking close because he just kept jumping with the insanely high priority kicks. I couldn't tech it that, huh? Interesting. Uh-oh, big booty. Suck on that big booty. He literally just kept jumping with kicks and then mashing punch for throwing, and it did not work at all. He got destroyed. Very nice. Very nice. Alpha 3, guess who my main character is in Street Fighter Alpha 3? Yes. 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 Who'd he pick? Sakura. Okay. What a jab. Of course, no blocking. The gameplay is so stupid. All she has to do is certain normals. I can't stop it at all. I can't, like, that's why she just did 50-60% damage to me, because the game's so broken and unbalanced. She's like, oh, all my normals beat everything you do. Oh, okay. Here we go. All the normals will be everything I do. Yup, look at this. Oh, here we go. Freak. Oh, she fucked it up. I did super. The game gave me standing short and it hit her. Okay, then. Very nice. How did Bison get his powers? Did I say he stole it from another character? Apparently he has this psycho drive, and what this psycho drive does is it sucks the life force out of other people, and this isn't like this Bison, this is not his body. He steals bodies from other great warriors over time, so he's like this intangible soul that transfers from body to body using the psycho drive. So it's unclear if his powers are his own or if he actually, through the psycho drive, steals the powers by stealing people's life force. You know, no one really knows because I don't think they ever fleshed it out. At least in the games, they never really explained it. I'm sure probably there's like an anime or a fucking obscure comic book somewhere that tried to explain it, but Street Fighter was never really about explaining the plot so much. Unlike some other fighting game franchises where you got like these really elaborate plots. Not really in Street Fighter. It doesn't really make sense half the time. But that was throw, and it gave me medium punch. Interesting. Okay. My jump kick has no effect. She gets a free super. Right. Great game. Why did I get hit? It went through my medium kick. What the fuck? Why did that hit me? I didn't do that. I just standing. Oh my god. So frustrating when my moves doesn't come out. But her normals are way more high priority than mine, and her jumping attacks are better than mine too. So whenever she's like air to air, I have to see what I mean? It beats me clean. Even if it just stopped my super. Look at this bullshit, man. That was super, didn't get it. Oh my god, wake up super. Yeah, her normals are just so much better than mine. I can't do anything about her jumping. Wow, I did a cross-up head stomp and it hit her. That's remarkable. I did not think that would work. That's a freaking crazy-ass fight, man. It really is, like, to win with Bison in Alpha 3, every character is better than him. His normal sucks shit, and every character just has higher priority, so it's very hard to win the fight. Okay. He wants his rematch, huh? No. He's not. He wants Ken. He's going to pick Ken Kniff from Connecticut. All right. Dalsim in hyper fighting. I don't really know how to use him in hyper fighting. I could try, but I don't know. Hyper fighting, like, I like the game and I played a lot in arcades, but I was young and I wasn't playing the games at a competitive level back then. And so everything I kind of know about hyper fighting from competitive level, I learned much later as an adult. But I didn't play with a lot of characters. I played with like Ken and Ryu. I played with like Blanca, Zangief, and stuff like that. But I don't know that much about the game. That was bullshit. I was supposed to juggle. I don't know why I didn't. And now I have to quit this match because Jose is here. So much for that room. For newcomers to the stream who don't know what that means, Jose found a way to break this game. What he does is he follows me around every week when I play. He joins the lobby, and when it's time to play me, he glitches the game so that the game will not work. See what just happened? He glitches the game so the game doesn't work. No one can play in the lobby, and everyone has to leave the lobby. He does this every fucking week because he's a complete and utter fucking loser, and he tries to ruin the game for everyone. So every time you see him in a lobby, once it's time to fight him, everyone has to leave the lobby. It fucking sucks. Hoping we can find more lobbies, because right now it doesn't look like there's anyone playing. I don't understand why, because usually Fridays we get a lot of people playing this game, and I'm surprised there's not that many. Why not play with viewers? Because you can't. It's impossible. You cannot set up lobbies and do stuff like that in this game. They never completed it. They never finished coding it properly, so you actually can't do that. I'm serious. All you can do is an open lobby system like this, or ranked matches, or player matches. That's it. Uh-oh. Damn, owned. He kicked the wrong way. She fucking mashed medium punch. I got two punches. Wow. Again, this person, all they're doing, they're jumping and doing high priority normals and hoping to mash and get like combos. And sometimes it works in the game, but shut that shit down. Alright, more Bison domination. Don't worry, I'm not playing Bison all night, but I want to play him a bit here since we already got the hat goal, thanks to Jax Raxer. Good evening, Guts the Black Swordsman. Good to see you. Of course, punch the wrong way. Oh, of course it doesn't juggle. It's what now? For those of you, it's not juggling right tonight. It definitely juggles every time, and it's not working. I don't get it. Ugh. Oh yeah. Do, 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 do. Wow! He threw my low medium kick. Interesting. Wrong move. Well, he fucked up. He fucked up and could have won earlier, but I didn't mean sweep. I wanted standing roundhouse. It didn't give me a sweep. Okay. Don't jump back against Bison. Don't jump back. I told you not. I told you not to do that. Don't jump back. Don't do it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hyper fighting. I don't know how to play with Dalsim in this. Someone wants me to pick him. I'll pick him. I'm going to lose horribly. Especially against Guile. I'm definitely going to lose horribly.
Round one, fight.
I'm trying to do Yoga Fire. It's going to be Yoga Flame. Wow, I beat him. I beat him with basics. Look at the noogies. Wow, it hit me. Got him. The stupid noogie. So when I play on this stage with the air conditioner on, it seriously reminds me of arcades, and here's why. Back in the day when you walked into an arcade that had a bunch of Street Fighter machines, whenever they had hyper fighting, all you would hear is the elephants. All you would hear is woo, woo. So I have this distinct memory of walking into video arcades in the 1990s when it's hot outside. It's the summer. It's hot as fuck. You walk into the arcade, you get a blast of the cold AC, and you hear woo, woo. And I remember doing this a million times, and now I'm sitting here and the AC's blasting on me as I hear that. And I feel like I'm walking into an arcade in the 1990s, like a time warp. Crazy. You fucker. Don't jump back on Bison. I said don't jump back. Finally got the juggle. It's about fucking time. The cross-up combo special. Knees, knees, and more knees, some extra knees. All right. More Alpha 3. Dude, the Bison streak continues. Maybe when I lose with Bison, I'll change character. But so far, I've won every match, so. I've won every match. course. It's not even a punch. He has a hand like this. He goes, with the freaking psycho power. Madara's got some. I saw the new Candyman and it's odd. Yeah? I don't know anything about it. I just know that it's like a reboot. It's not supposed to be like a sequel. It's a reboot, right? So I'm sure they redid the plot. I never saw the original Candyman. I always heard that it was a good movie, but I never saw it. Here we go. Ryu's jumping punch of bullshit that's way overpowered for no fucking reason. It stuffs like everything in the game. He swept through my fucking move. Level 3 wake up super. Mash fierce punch. Mash it. Don't time it. Just mash it and hope for the best. There it is. Look, fierce punch just beats everything. Not doing anything impressive, just jumping and mashing buttons. Jump and mash. Ugh, close. Oh yeah, it's like half reboot, half sequel. Madara's got since I saw Shang-Chi last week. That movie is amazing. I'm glad to hear that. It actually looked like a pretty good movie. And this, you know, the Marvel Shang-Chi stuff, the old school stuff when he used to be in stuff was never great. I'm glad to hear that they made it into a really good movie stuff. All right, thank you to Choco Boko who tipped me $1 and he said, "Of course." Bison. Oh, you want Bison? Oh, who's the better Bison out of this? Hyper Fighting Bisons. To be honest, I don't remember Hyper Fighting Bison that well. Oh, he swept. I think he plays similar to Champion Edition Bison, but he's not as good. I think he has the lockdown with the scissors. Yeah, see, it's not as good. He has it, but it's not as good at all. I think what it is, so in Champion Edition, if you hit anyone with the scissor kicks, they fall down no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's a high hit, a low hit, anytime a scissor kick hits someone, you get grounded. And then Bison can do this loop where he keeps doing it and locking you down, you can't get out of it. But in this one, when you get hit by the scissors, you don't necessarily fall, so it shuts down that infinite style lockdown gameplay. Oh, really? Madara's God says it honestly felt to him like it was the live-action Dragon Ball movie when he saw Shang-Chi. Like it was in a good way.
Round 1, fight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Double dizzy into perfect. Double dizzy into perfect. Too good.
Round 2, fight.
Squish his fucking face. $360. Oh my god, he died. I wasn't expecting him to die. Sakura Lovely did a $5 super chat asking about the ruling about Epic versus Apple. We already talked about it on the pre-stream. I'm not going to get into it because we already went into massive detail about it earlier today. I think it was Sakura Lovely 666 or something like that. Yeah, we already talked about it in depth. I think Apple's going to lose a lot of money. Some people seem to disagree with me. I don't know why. I really think that, if I remember correctly, the Apple Store is a giant source of revenue for them. So, well, we'll find out. Why the heck? Everything hit me. Like, in a row, everything hit me. I couldn't do anything. And then it dropped my input here. I couldn't do fucking scissor. Ridiculous. It dropped like 3 inputs, so he kept getting hitting me. Even got a dizzy out of it. No tech hit. Signs of a laggy connection. When someone does that, you cannot get a recovery tech hit during a throw in Super Turbo. It's so easy to do it. Even if you just mash, you get it. Won't give it to me. Okay. Alright, another few with Bison. I'll probably switch it up, but I mean, the Bison streak continues. I've been playing for 20 minutes, except for that one Zangief mirror match. I'm dominating here with Bison. Bison against Old Hawk, which is a terrible matchup for Bison. Bison cannot get out of any throw lockdown. Destroyed. That's right. Destroyed. Neutral jump, light kick. Destroyed him. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Very nice. I can't get out of it. Beautiful reversal. Beautiful. He did it again. And by the way, it's a reversal. I didn't do that. I was walking forward and pressing medium punch. The game gave me a Psycho Crusher as if I were charging when I wasn't. That was completely stupid. Oh. Oh. Done. So I got two super chats. Another was Sakura saying, how much did I used to play in WWE Supercard? I mean, spend on WWE Supercard. I don't remember. I can tell you this. I remember this one time I scored really highly in an event, and I remember I spent probably hundreds of dollars, no exaggeration. But of course, that was before all my big financial troubles with everything falling apart on YouTube and everything. So I had money to blow, and then after that was basically, that was it, the end of that shit. Especially when I saw, oh, I'm gonna win an event. Oh, look how much you have to spend. Well, I guess that's done. Okay. And by the way, that's me guessing. That's me totally guessing. I mean, I don't remember the exact amount. So you're talking about, what, early to mid-2015 or some shit? I'm trying to remember when I used to play Supercard regularly. It was a long time ago. Mouth Drooling Moron did a super chat and said he really liked the Chun-Li CPS 1 version theme. So he's talking about the original Chun-Li sound effect music for Street Fighter 2 through Champion Edition. Excuse me, 2 through Hyper Fighting. It wasn't until Super Street Fighter 2 they changed the hardware. And it wasn't CPS 1 anymore, it was CPS 2, which was the latest game board, and it improved the sound quality, and all the music sounded different after that. Okay, Maldrew Moron, thank you for the super chat. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Admittedly, it's pretty fun when I can do that. Okay. Alpha 3 again. How many wins do I have with Bison right now? Is anyone actually counting? All right. No super. Nope, block. Oh, there it is again. The palms. Urgh, right in your face. That was super. Didn't come out. No super. Again, I had the super meter. Didn't come out. No head stomp. Hit him! Oh. I seriously had him. No! Oh my god. He threw out a level 3 super to get the win. Wow. Not doing too well. Not doing too well when you're jumping back and forth basic shit this time, are you, bro? Owned. Good shit. Hooey. Alright. Another 1 or 2 more matches with Bison, then we'll mix it up. It'll be a half an hour undefeated with Bison. If I don't lose. Honda against Bison. I actually don't know this matchup, so I might lose it.
Round 1, fight!
Wow. Fucking torpedo beats everything. Old cigar. Smells old cigar. Wow, dizzy. It stuffs the headbutt. Oh my god, what a comeback. It stuffs the headbutt. Wow. Alright, like I said, probably one more, then we'll mix it up after this. Too much Bison. Bison will be undefeated for this week if this guy doesn't beat me. What? What the hell? I don't believe that was intentional. Ew! A weird backwards hitbox hitter. Ew. Done. Ultimately destroyed. Alright. So that's it. We've done enough Bison. That's like 15 straight wins. No one's beating me. Let's switch it up. Let's pick a different character. Let's completely change it. Alright. Alright, so the second request I got was for Blanca. Let's do some Blanca. Okay. Yummy! Okay. Oop! Almost a perfect. So good. Am I going to play the Call of Duty beta? When is it? I think they had said the open beta was going to be the 18th, but someone has offered to try to get me an advanced beta code to play it a little earlier, which I'd be okay with, so I guess we'll see. Honda against Blanca.
Round one, fight!
Yummy! Oh my goodness. Roundhouse Guile? What do you mean?
Round two, fight!
Come here! I want to eat you! Woo! Oh yes. Oh yes!
You win!
Roundhouse Color Guile. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Let me pick some more Blanca first. Some more Blanca fun. He picked Ken Kniff from Connecticut. He selected Kenneth. Uh-oh. Parfact. A delicious Parfact. Yummy! Oh yeah! Yummy! Now, I don't know how to play Blanca in this one, but I'll pick him anyway. I don't care. Oh boy. Wow. So stupid. Man, this game is silly. Oh. I don't think Blanc has a cross-up in this one. I think it took it away. Whoa, dropped my input completely. Yeah, I think they took it away. He doesn't have jumping light punch and jumping light kick don't cross up. I think you might have to use jumping medium kick. Amazing gameplay. High level. High level. High level nonsense. Sagat, what is Sagat's code? You pick him and you put left, right, and he butt. And you get old Sagat.
Round one, fight!
Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The beatdowns continue. Destroy. It's funny because when I dominate, no one talks. Seriously. I dominate. I'm winning monstrously tonight. Like, insane win streak. No one's saying a word. I guess I'll pick another character. I've already beaten everyone with Blanca. Who was my best character in hyper fighting back in the day? Either Zangief or Ken. I loved Blanca, but I actually thought Zangief and Ken were, like, the better characters overall. I'll fuck around with Balrog and probably lose now.
Round one, fight! Four.
Three!
You win.
Okay.
Round two, fight! Four.
Oh my god! Rocked.
You win.
Talk more to the stream. It's a fighting game stream. How am I supposed to talk to you exactly? I'm supposed to be playing a fighting game constantly here. How am I supposed to talk to you while I'm playing a competitive game exactly? I'm trying to figure this out. If you have a question to ask me, ask it. I'll answer. I'll try to answer it while I'm playing. I can't actively read the chat and play when I'm playing a competitive game, dude. Like, it's common sense. I'm just saying. Here, Roundhouse Guile. It's Banana Guile. Or Lemon Meringue Guile, I guess. There you go. No flash kick. That was up and kick. The game gave me up and jab. Jump. He dropped so many of my moves, it's so ridiculous. I did reversal flash kick, up and jab, the game says. Alright. Right. It won't give me my move. Twice again it dropped the move. No, I'm not going to replay it Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy Hiseo. There's really no reason to. They're incredibly recent games. They don't need to be remade for a modern audience when they're only like 3-4 years old. They're great games in their own right, but there's no reason to remake them at all. They're not going to look any better on PS5 than they did on PS4. It's just not going to happen. No flash kick coming out at all. No flash kick again. Yes! Trapped him in the corner. Good shit. Archibald is enjoying the stream. Glad to hear that, Archibald. Okay. I'm rusty with Guile. I haven't played with Guile consistently in a very long time, so I'm very, very rusty with him. What's my favorite Ken color? I always pick the Irish green in Super Turbo. The classic red that he first came with, started out with is really good, and I like the purple from Hyper Fighting. But I do think in Super Turbo, I just like the green, just like a seafoam green. Unique color scheme for a fighting game. I love that. You throw the Sonic Boom, he jumps over, you do a perfect kick, and he flies backwards along with the Sonic Boom. What the fuck? Nope, he tried to tick throw. Nope, got him again. He could not tick throw. He tried so hard he couldn't get a tick throw. Which original Street Fighter 2 did I play the most back in the day? In arcades, the one that I played the most back in the day when they were popular was probably Hyper Fighting. Because my local arcade never got Super or Super Turbo. It wasn't until like the late 90s, early 2000s that I started traveling outside of Connecticut to play in tournaments. And when I started playing in tournaments for games like Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, they had Super Turbo at the arcades and I started playing it there. So overall, with all the years I played through the 1990s, I've definitely played the older Street Fighters more than I ever played Super Turbo. But I've definitely played more Super Turbo overall in a tournament capacity. Oh my god, did you see that sick-ass finish? A 4-hit dizzy into a 3-hit finisher combo. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Destroyed. Woo! When I lose, I'm more engaging, entertaining. It's because I can talk to you when I lose. If I'm on a streak of wins, of course I can't stop to give you a full-on conversation. I'm still winning. I keep playing. That's what happens in old school Street Fighter. You win, you stay on the cabinet, you dominate. You lose, you go talk with someone, get a snack, use the bathroom, smoke a cigarette, or watch other people play. Right? Oh my god, seriously? Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I wanted to flash it through it. I didn't get it. I got the cannon instead. Oh. 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 Wow! Oh, I did reversal super. Didn't come out. I did perfectly timed reversal super. No Sonic. Wow, I can get Sonic Booms. No Sonic Boom again. What the fuck? Right. No super. Nope, can't welcome and punish that. No Sonic Boom again. That would have been a win. I would have been a flash kick. Didn't come out. Mouth Julian Moron did another super chat. Says, hey, God, what's the worst game ever? Sonic Boom. Okay, then. And now guess what? Now I have to quit because Jose ruined it. Jose fucking ruined it, and I have to leave the lobby, and that's the end of my fun in that lobby. That was 45 minutes of spankings against those people. They were getting whooped, man. And now Goji Tanks is here, so I ignore that lobby. I join a different one. Tiger says, which character is the worst when it comes to a projectile war? Is it Chun-Li? Chun-Li and Guile are the two worst. Oh, of course, if you're talking Super Turbo, old Sagat. But outside of that, Chun-Li and Guile are really good. Old Ryu is pretty ridiculous, actually. Old Ryu just tosses those fucking knockdown fireballs out non-stop, man. Okay. Not playing. Great. Oh. I know Jose's there, so I gotta quit. So we may be fucked. We may be fucked now, seriously. Because if we can't get a lobby where there's enough spots, you're always gonna get the two asshole trolls coming in and ruining it for the rest of the fucking night. Which really sucks. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the few people who've super chatted, and thank you obviously to Jax Raxter for the ginormous tip. Also, thank you to Chocoboko for the tip. But contributions pretty much dried up. We haven't had a tip now in 30 minutes. We haven't had a major contribution in 50. We would appreciate it if you guys like the content, if you would support it, please. Again, it's not just about one person in Jax Raxter supporting this every week. So, please, if you can, please contribute and thank you. So I basically just gotta wait, man. I just gotta fucking wait. Wait around until we find more lobbies appearing. Phew. This keeps saying there's 3, and when I join, there's no spot. And there's never a spot to join. I can't join it. I can't do it. The game will not let me. I joined the lobby. The guy runs. He ran away. He got scared. All right, now there's a ridiculous amount of lobbies. So maybe I could join a different one. This is the one where it doesn't work. The guy wasn't readying up. Is he readying up now? It looks like now he is readying up. Okay. Phew. All right, Kagome, have a good night, man. All right, maybe we'll have a lobby now. Maybe. How often did I go to my local arcade back in the day? Every weekend. Friday, Saturday, if I could. Usually not Sunday. It was usually twice a week. Friday night, Saturday night. Those were the 2 days that I usually went. I wouldn't go Sunday night because Monday I usually had school in the morning. So it was usually Friday, Saturday nights. And when I was too young to go there myself, my dad would drive me there around 8:30 p.m. And I'd stay till roughly like 11 p.m. to midnight because usually the arcade closes between midnight and 1 p.m. As I got older, of course, I could drive myself whatever I felt like it, and I would stay as long as I wanted, as long as there was competition. There was actually other arcades that opened up in the area that were open till like 2 a.m. So I was able to play a good amount. All right, let's mix it up. Let's do some Geefster against Ryu.
Round 1, fight.
Yay, that was rude. All right. This is getting ridiculous now. There we go. I'm not doing half this shit. I'm not doing half of the moves. Sagat and Fei Long? Yes. When we play Super Turbo, we can do Sagat and Fei Long tonight. Oh my god. Thank you. Finally got one. Ah, right in the chin. Yes, dominated. Haha. Zelda Kubo, the old Ryu unblockable Tatsu is not like popping into my head what it is. Sounds familiar. I don't remember if that's the one where he does it overhead when you're waking up, like the aerial, or if he can do it. I'm trying to remember. There is something weird because his Tatsu has weird knockdown properties, and also the way that it hits. I remember there's something fucked up about it, but I don't exactly remember 100% what.
Round 1, fight.
I didn't jump. Not even close. Yep. Here we go with the bullshit. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Ah. I got him. Destroyed. Puffy Nipples to me $1.50. In all your time playing in tournaments, what fighter was hardest to master and what fighter was the easiest to master? Seriously, I would argue Old Sagat is the easiest tournament character to master. He's the best character and easiest character. Like when it comes to risk reward and how hard it is to learn his shit, he is fucking super easy to learn and incredibly difficult to beat in Super Turbo. Hardest character to master? Arguably the grapplers. Any grappler like Zangief, T-Hawk, because they don't have the tools really that other characters have to get around, excuse me, to get around things like fireball traps and shit like that. It's very complicated. Although I would also argue Dalsim, because Dalsim plays completely differently for almost every fighter in Street Fighter. You know, you even have a grappler class, but what would you consider Dalsim? He's like a hybrid, a weird hybrid. Okay. Tiger says, I wish Street Fighter would use it, pull an Injustice and let you use those elephants in the background as a weapon. Bounce your enemies between the trunks. That would be sick. It would be. Yeah, Rugal Bernstein says, Old Sagat has no bad matchups. His worst is a 5-5. Right. He has all the tools and doesn't really take much skill of execution. Like, once you learn the lockdowns with the fireballs, once you are really good reacting to what you see on the screen and doing things like the reactionary Tiger Uppercut, or, not reactionary, the reactive Tiger Uppercut, or knowing which normals to put in different situations. Like, his Standing Fierce is insane reach. Like, goes really far, has a crazy hitbox. Once you learn the basics, all you need to do is matchup knowledge. Like, each individual matchup, like, for example, certain characters definitely stand a better chance against him than others. But even then, once you know the matchups, he's just so easy to use. Really. Is Ken better than Ryu in hyper fighting? I don't know. I like Ken more than Ryu because I feel that his Hurricane, excuse me, not his Hurricane Kick, his Dragon Punch is way better than Ryu's. It has this giant moving arc when he does the Fierce Punch one to knock you out of the sky. It has a ton of invincibility frame. But definitely Ryu's Fireball game, I feel, is better. So I honestly don't know the answer to that. Rebel just did a $5 super chat and says, Phil, I'm at the job. Wanted to show love as you put in work. Good luck and crush the competition tonight. Thank you, Rebel. So far, I'm completely undefeated. I have not lost a single match yet tonight. So we'll see if that will remain for the rest of the night or not. Thank you for the super chat. So I got requests for some Fei Long. I got requests for some Sagat. I guess I'll go with Fei Long. Fei Long against Chun-Li. I got the purple Fei Long, which is my favorite color. Yellow Chun. That's ridiculous. Really? She walked right up and through me. Oh, she didn't get hit by it. Walked right into the foot. Bye-bye. Alright. Alright. And Goji Tank's joined. He's a fucking piece of crap. No, don't do Alpha 3. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't want Alpha 3. I want more Fei Long madness. Lazy wants me to play Cammy. I can play with Cammy. I can play with everyone in Super Turbo, just not great, you know. Oh my god, you jerk! Oh, it's definitely not what I did. I did the flame kick. Wow! Right into it. Not the kick I'm doing. It won't give it to me. This game will never give me the kick facing right, and I don't know why. There it is. Right? Why are you doing point blank? Not smart. Alright. Alright, I'm not wasting time on Goji tanks. He's a laggy scrub. Oh, how about this one? Third Strike. Last week, all night we didn't play Third Strike. For some odd reason, no one wanted to play Third Strike. I'm down for Third Strike if these guys in this room want to play some Third Strike, for sure. Will Death will be a good game? Ask Guts the Black Swordsman. I have no idea. I don't know. We'll find out on Tuesday, right? Can the gameplay mechanics similar to Dishonored paired with a almost roguelike, you know, roguelike style, can that become a good game? I don't know. Listen to this lag. Oh my god. Jack J says, any games I would want to go to just to platinum them. This one! This game right here, I'm 1 win away from the platinum, but I need to beat Akuma. And it's so hard to unlock Akuma even in the game that I'm not even going to bother with it. You have to beat the entire arcade mode without losing a round, I think it is. You have to have a certain amount of super finishes and shit. Dude, the connection's so bad I can't get Rekkas. I can't do Rekkas. I can't do the Rekka punches. Alright, thank God. A very exciting match. Wow, it finally didn't say the room was full. About fucking time. Okay. And Jose's in here. Ugh. Michael King says, in my opinion, what went wrong with Street Fighter V and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? Did Capcom lose their touch with fighting games? Street Fighter V, I've talked about Tom Blue in the face. Street Fighter V, the problem was they didn't really have the A-team of game devs working on it anymore. A lot of those guys had either moved on. You still have the same guy, Ono, in charge, but you could tell, just play Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5 and tell me if they even feel like the same franchise. They don't. It feels like a completely different group. Apparently, from what I'm to understand, a lot of people who had influence on other fighting game franchises had influence on making Street Fighter V, but it wasn't the same group of guys and gals, okay? When they made the game, they designed it from day one to only be online competitive and did not care about half the content, so they released a half-finished game. But when they released it, they also released it without working online play. So you have a half-finished game with no offline content, but the online content didn't work. So at launch, the game was a failure for good reason. The game innately was designed for input lag. They felt that people all over the world, alright, listen to this. They felt that people all over the world would be okay with the most input delay of any fighting game in history. And they designed the game to play like that. I don't know who in creative charge of a project says, add more delay to the newest installment. Can you tell me one person in their right mind who would do that? Because that's exactly what they did with Street Fighter V. They designed the game to have more input delay than any other competitive fighter in human history. Why would you do that? Why would you innately design that as part of your game? You have to be a moron, okay? Then on top of all of that, okay, they ruined half the cast because what they did is they kept saying, oh, we want to add more characters, so let's just keep adding previous characters from Street Fighter. But let's make sure they play nothing like that character. So Vega's in the game, but he's a move character now instead of a charge character. Blanca's in the game, but none of his moves have the same properties that they've ever had in any fighting game before. So really, did you put Vega and Blanca in the game? No. You put disappointing characters in there that look like them and aren't them. So what are you bothering putting fan favorites in the game if they don't play like the fan favorites they look like? It doesn't make any sense at all. There's just, I could sit here all day and tell you a million things wrong with Street Fighter V. The footsies aren't even prominent. It's more about pattern play. It's more about getting one hit that leads to a giant combo and then repeating ad nauseum. It's about guessing. It's not like any of these games that I play in this collection at all. Alright, there's a laundry list of things in there why it sucks. Okay? If you just want to talk MVC Infinite, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it failed for the reasons a lot of people feel. That, oh, it looked bad. No, I don't think that's why it failed. I think because when it came out, you could tell there was no effort put into it. Essentially, what they did is they took all the assets from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 that had been sitting around for years. They put a skin over to make it look different, right? And then they added minimal new content, a couple new characters, right? It was a very small amount. They removed a lot of the cast everyone loved. You removed all the X-Men, and you wonder why people are upset. That was half the cast of the characters that were good and people liked. So why are you telling me to play a nerfed version of Marvel vs. Capcom gameplay? This would be like in Super Turbo. They re-released Super Turbo with better graphics, but then they said, oh, we're going to remove old Sagat. We're going to remove, you know, every top character. No Vega, right? We're going to remove all those characters, and then we'll add one new one. Oh, it's a new game. No, it's not. It's Super Turbo nerfed is what you released. You act like I'm going to be excited about this. It's worse than the original game. So why the fuck would I be excited? Just because it's new doesn't mean it's better. And it certainly doesn't mean it's worth your time just because it's a new release either. And that was what Capcom didn't seem to understand, is just because they made a new version didn't mean people were going to like that new version or adopt it or accept it. If they like everything from the previous version better, right, then that's probably not going to fly. All right, I think I got my payback for that last round right there. No fucking reckless. Damn, he got baited. Totally baited. Michael Caine says he thought the visuals looked worse than MVC3 and MVC Infinite. See, that's subjective, but in MVC3 it had a cel-shaded filter over it that made the graphics look like a comic book, which is what they were going for. That was the effect they were going for, is that you're fighting like comic book-like gameplay. That's why there's Marvel characters in it. In MVC Infinite, they were like, oh, we want them to look more realistic. Well, those characters aren't realistic. You know? Like, how do you think it's going to look when you make that character have a realistic filter? The character is not a realistic character, so it looks like shit. Okay. Alpha 3. Well, there's no Fei Long in Alpha 3, sadly. Wish there was. Okay. Right. Boom! Clean anti-air. Damn. Alrighty then. Alright, so